Comparison will literally rob you of every single thing that you are happy about.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Today we're going to be getting into a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and it's how to build confidence in your 20s. I know you hear this a lot. I've heard it a lot and I still struggle with it today. But the main thing we're going to talk about that I want you to start working on is your comparison. If you've ever felt like, oh, why them and why not me? Or if you felt unhappiness when people around you start to achieve things that maybe you wanted or you didn't even know you wanted, and now that they've achieved it, it's something that you just desperately wanted so bad. That is you comparing yourself. And comparison literally truly is the thief of joy, because when you spend so much time comparing yourself to others, you literally stop focusing on yourself because you're wondering what is wrong with you or why don't you have these things, instead of focusing on the things that you do have and the things that are going well for you in your life. Comparison will literally rob you of every single thing that you are happy about. I struggled with comparison so bad a lot of my 20s, and I just always felt like I was less than. I always felt like I would never achieve my goals, or when other people started getting things that I wanted, I would be sad because I would feel like, God, you know, you're never gonna bless me with those things. And that mindset is literally gonna keep you from your blessings, because the longer that you think, oh, I'm never gonna get this, I'm never gonna get that, you're putting that out into the universe. That energy is protruding from you. It's never this, never that, I can't. Instead of focusing on, wow, this thing is going right in my life, and honing into that and really trying to level up in different aspects. Comparison is not healthy. It's just not. So one thing I want you to do, the first thing before you do anything, is to really stop and maybe get a journal and write it down, or just think for a second, why am I comparing myself to these people? Why do I think that I'm not good enough? Because the truth is, you are good enough, and all those things that you're thinking are literally just mind games. It's your mind playing tricks on you, and you have to be in control of your own mind. Literally, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he becomes. So whatever you're thinking, that's what you're gonna become. That's what's gonna manifest in your life. You have to start attracting things that you want, and the only way you can attract things that you want is by having a positive mindset, having a positive outlook on the things that are going right in your life. Not saying that things are going to be perfect and everything is, you know, just so happy and joyous all the time, because that's not how life is. But when things are down for you, the last thing that you want to do is compare yourself to somebody else and how things are good for them. Number one, my mom always said that the grass is not greener on the other side, and you don't know what's going on in people's homes. So you could be comparing yourself to somebody that is just in a worse situation than you, and they're making it look so good. We all know that the internet is just not a real place anymore. It's never been a real place. You can literally create whatever narrative you want on the internet. So comparing yourself just isn't gonna help you, sis. I'm saying this out of love, and I'm saying this because I wish somebody would have said this to me growing up. You have to have gratitude for the things that are in your life, and God will literally not bless you any more than he already has if you're not grateful and happy for the things that you currently have. And the only way you're going to do that is if you start focusing on your life. Literally stay in your lane. Don't look left, don't look right, okay? Look right here. Focus on you, the you want to become, the you that you're trying to change and grow. That's the only thing you should be focused on, girl, is your growth, because growth is what's going to help you build confidence. It's going to take you to that next level. I'm telling you, girl. Comparison can sometimes be healthy, like if it motivates you to be a better person, but a lot of times it just doesn't do that. A lot of times it's really a way of getting yourself down and self-pity. We're trying to grow, we're trying to build confidence. We don't have time for no pity parties, okay? One thing that helped me to overcome my comparison and to start to really become the woman that I wanted to be and build confidence is to use that comparison to fuel me and motivate me into becoming the best version of myself. I essentially let that comparison fuel me and push me to focus on my future self. And that's what I want you to let comparison do for you. If you're struggling with comparing yourself to others, try to let it motivate you. Start focusing on the future you. And you're gonna do this by starting to make an outline of who you want to be, who this person is that you're comparing yourself to. Who are you trying to become? What's the next level look like for the future you? What car do you drive? Who do you hang out with? What kind of makeup do you wear? What hair? What nails? What kind of house do you live in? Even the way you speak. Do you use profanity? Or do you drink? You know, like, you really want to get specific on the future you and who you're about to become, because that's gonna give you that dopamine rush. That's gonna make you feel like, oh shoot, like, hold on. You're gonna start imagining all these things that you could be, rather than imagining all the things that you can't be. This is what I call creating your higher self. We're starting to become your higher self. You really want to think about who the best version of you, who is she? And this is something that I talk about a lot on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following me there, make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok so you can get more tips on how to become your higher self. So after you start outlining these things and starting to really visualize this person, now you need to start to sit there and imagine how it feels, how good it feels to be that person that you want to be. This is literally going to give you the energy that you need to start making these things come true. You want to get so specific, I mean so detailed, down to the toenail color polish that you're going to be putting on as your best, most confident self. You want to be specific because you don't want to leave anything out. You want to make sure that you cover all your bases, because focusing on the future you is going to give you more motivation to start to become that person. Now, becoming the future you and focusing on this future you is not going to happen overnight. This may take a while, but at least now you're starting to focus on yourself rather than focusing on others. And that's the goal. We want to focus on ourselves and the growth that we are about to start having so we can start building confidence in ourselves. If there's one thing that you take away from this video, it is please stop comparing yourself. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You have talents that nobody else has. God made you an individual. There is nobody on the earth that is like you. There's nobody, because God made you specifically to be you. One thing we're going to stop doing in 2024 is comparing ourselves to others. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs up and comment and subscribe if you like this content, because I will be putting out so much more. And until the next time, I'm Cody Allen.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside.